Hello again. So I know I said I would post this video very shortly after I posted the last one, but my laptop has broken down and it's completely dead, and I used the webcam that was built in the laptop, so I don't have a webcam at the moment. So I have to use my normal camera, and I can't do as long videos on it, so I'm going to do this video a lot shorter than I intended to. But if you want to have the full information about this topic, you can just go to deviantart and check my journal post about communication and relationships. So let's see what I wanted to say about relationships. When you suffer from an eating disorder, it changes your personality a lot, and the reasons to this are mostly physical. Due to the starvation, your body gets malnourished, and that has consequences on your body and your brain. Your body doesn't have enough nutrition. Plainly, there's not enough nutrition for your body, and your body puts your heart and your vital organs first, which means that your brain doesn't get as much energy because it's not as high on the list. It's not that vital for your survival as your heart is. So yes, your brain doesn't work as it's supposed to. And also the malnutrition affects everything, and your blood sugar is probably constantly low, which affects your mood, and you have mood swings, I bet. And so this, of course, makes you more irritable. And your loved ones, your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, family, siblings, friends, whoever it is, or all of them, are worried about you. I mean, it's as simple as that. They are scared to death that you will die. They are worried. And that's why not why they pick a fight, but their worry and their nagging starts the fight. And I have most experience from relationships when it comes to a boyfriend or a fiancé, as it is in my case. And it's really hard because I know he's worried and he wants me to eat, and my eating disorder does not want me to eat. And it's very important to be able to see the difference between you and your eating disorder, because you are not your eating disorder, and your eating disorder is not you, but you as a person suffer from an eating disorder. Big difference. And so he wants you to eat, and your eating disorder doesn't want you to, which normally ends up in an argument. And what I wanted to talk about was how to avoid it, and how to make your relationships easier. And I don't mean relationships like boyfriend-girlfriend, but with everyone who loves you and care about you. Excuse me. And there are 3 key rules to this. It's communication, information, and honesty. When it comes to communication, there's nothing else that's as important as being able to communicate and talk to each other. Explain why you're doing the things you are. Explain how you feel, and if he says something and you get upset, explain why and how it sounds in your head. Because he doesn't know, she doesn't know, they have no chance of knowing if they haven't suffered themselves. So you have to explain to them. because otherwise they'll never be able to support you better. They have to at least have a bit of understanding. And information, I mean, information is crucial. The more you know about your disorder, the better you might understand why you react in the way that you do, and you also might understand better how much you're harming your body. Now that might not make you want to, oh yeah, it's harmful for my body, I'm going to eat now. I mean, it doesn't work that way, but it might make you think a bit, and that's what you need, really. And also your loved ones need to know more. The more they know, the better they can support you and the better they understand. And the more they understand, the better patience they get, which is important. And honesty. First of all, be honest to yourself, because I know that's the hardest thing. You keep telling yourself lots of things that if I lose weight to this and this point, everything will be okay, or everyone will love me when I get at this weight, or I'm not harming my body, I'm just perfecting it. I mean, those are plain lies. There's absolutely no truth in it. And I know it, and you know it, and everyone else know it. Deep down you know it, but you lie to yourself and don't want to realize it. So be honest to yourself, that's step one. And be honest to the people around you. Don't lie about what you eat or don't eat. Even if you lie that you have eaten, even if you haven't, you're just harming yourself. And even if you do it to ensure your family, you're still just harming them in the long run, and most of all yourself. Okay, so communication, information, honesty. Talk. Ask questions about how they feel. Tell them about how you feel. You have to be able to talk about it, or of course these arguments will be. And, excuse me, I just have to check how long. Alright, 3 minutes left. And yes, talk to each other. Don't be afraid to tell them and ask questions. And if you get into an argument and you feel like, I mean, you're just bickering like na 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 na, and you're not getting anywhere, you're just going around in circles, and he's saying eat and you're saying no, I won't eat. And there's no point in those kind of arguments when you're just yelling at each other. So I think my tip is to just take a break and say, you know what, I think we do need to discuss this, and we will, but right now we're not getting anywhere, we're just yelling at each other. So I think we should take a break and calm down, and then we can continue this discussion in a calmer situation, because arguing doesn't get you anywhere. Even if it might be good for you to get your anger out, if your loved ones don't deserve it, don't do it. And as I said, or wrote on deviantart, yes, anorexia does change your personality. It makes you more irritable, and you might say things that you normally wouldn't, hurtful things. And yes, you do suffer from an illness. You haven't chosen it, and it is a disease, but this is not an excuse to hurt people. You're still responsible for what you say and what you do, and if you say something hurtful, I know that a lot of times afterward you feel so bad about it. Apologize. And once again, communication, explain why you said it and how it feels, because that might make him or her think that, well, there is a reason to it and he or she wouldn't say this normally, and it just makes people understand. Communication, information, honesty. You can just repeat those like a mantra. Now I'm not a professional in any way. I know I've said that so many times, but I have to say it again. I don't have the answers. I don't have the solutions to everything. These are just my ideas, my theories, and my experiences, because after all, I've suffered from eating disorders since I was 10 years old, and I've been on both sides. I mean, I haven't been sick all the time. As you know, I was recovered for a few years, and this is just a relapse. So I think I have quite a lot of knowledge about it, even though I don't think you ever know everything. No one does, and the doctors don't have the answers. No therapist has the answers, and no one can make you better if you don't want it yourself, because it's your body, yes, but that also means that it's your responsibility. And it doesn't matter how many times people tell you that you have to do something, you have to want it, and you have to do it yourself. You can get support from other people, but other people can't make you better. You have to do that, and it's hard work, but I also know that it's really worth it in the end, because living with an eating disorder isn't really living, it's just existing, barely. Alright, so I've talked enough for today. Take care of yourself, and don't be afraid to leave comments and tell me what you think, and let me know what you want me to discuss, and anything really. Just hit me with your ideas. Take care and stay strong, and don't ever give up, because there is hope for everyone. I truly believe this, and I know that it's true, so just hang in there. Bye.